Senator Opeyemi Bamidele, the senator representing Ekiti Central at the Red Chamber and the new Senate leader, countered the People's Democratic Party by stating that a single political party cannot determine the principal office holders of the Senate. Senator Bamidele, who also dismissed the talk that both the majority and the minority leadership position were sent from the presidency, he stated that apart from the ruling All Progressive Congress, 6 other parties had elected members in the 10th Senate. Members of the opposition party PDP had accused Senate President Senator Godswill Akpabio of not honoring the list of the minority leadership it sent. But Bamidele said the emergence of the principal officers was not rancorous, as he maintained that the stakeholders came together to fill the minority leadership.
It's an unusual situation, and it shows again the growth of our democracy and the dynamics, of our polity. Votes of Nigerians are beginning to count more than ever before. And we are beginning to see a situation where no political party again can say or boast that even if we bring the growth will win, as we used to hear in the past. Today we have a situation where 7 political parties are the vehicles through which people came to the Senate. Of course, once you step into the Red Chamber, you are a senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As we always say, it will not matter which party brought you. But for the purpose of constituting the leadership, our rules still recognize the fact that our political parties will have a role to play. So, if you have 6 minority parties acting as vehicles that brought people to the Senate, and you're not looking for a letter, which of the parties will not write a letter? It doesn't matter how many people are in PDP. It remains a minority party. Just like YPP or ABGA, with only one senator who came in on that vehicle or on that platform. Basically, what was most important, what was more democratic, was for all 50 of them to meet as minorities and take their decisions. They had some meetings that were deadlocked, and it wasn't for us to look into what they were doing. We had enough to be concerned about as a majority party. It was their own decision, and they took their decisions. And like I said, 38 people signed their full names, their signature, the constituency that they represent. They put it there. That carries more weight. If PDP had written, Labour Party would have dissociated itself from it. If Labour Party had written, NNPP would have dissociated itself. If NNP had written, ABGA might have dissociated itself. And look at the leadership that they produced. Minority leader is from PDP that has the majority of members, 36 members. Then, of course, the deputy minority leader is also of PDP. All right, PDP. So PDP has 2. Minority whip is of Labour Party, and deputy minority whip is of NNPP. So definitely, as far as we are concerned, it's representative enough, it's democratic, but the news for us is that 38 of them took that decision. Minority will always have their way, minority will always have their say, but the majority would have their way. Minority had their say to the extent that the Senate even had to be stood down for an executive session for them to have all their say. And when the Senate reconvened in plenary session, the majority had their way, and those names were announced. So we are on course.